Oh, my apologies. I did not quite see you there. I was just enjoying my energy drink. Where did I get such a scrumptious concoction? Why, Petrichor 5, of course. What? You've never heard of such a place? Why, allow me to introduce you. Risk of Rain 2. A game so good, I bought it twice. I'm not proud of my financial decisions. If you haven't played this game before, now's the time to do it. This is your sign. This is your only chance to play this game. It is totally worth it if you like fighting countless aliens, collecting a plethora of different items to power up your character. It even has gambling. I mean, what else could you want out of a video game? Am I right, my distinguished gentlemen? I'm just joking, don't actually gamble. Be financially responsible, don't gamble. Doing all of that to then die in one hit almost an hour into the run, this game is like crack with the negative side effects. Jesse, we need to cook Jesse. The dopamine withdrawal I get once those numbers disappear off of my screen and I don't hear those little ticks of damage going off anymore, makes me very upset. Skylar, I am the danger. Whether you die in the spawn area or in the middle of Vietnam, this game just hits different every single time I play it. There are a ton of different unique characters to choose from, each with their own different abilities and playstyle. For example, you have the Hunter, who crits enemies when you hit them in the back with a shotgun, the Engineer with a grenade shotgun launcher, and he can place down turrets, the Huntress with her bow, Mercenary with a sword, or Multi with a slow movement speed, close range nail gun, and far range railgun. You get it all with this game. Don't worry, this game is not. It's definitely not TF2. Don't worry about these last few characters. I just don't want to spoil the whole game for you and every single character, because that's boring and then you wouldn't want to go play it on your own. It's totally not because I haven't unlocked all of them yet, and I've definitely beaten the final boss more than once. It's been a lot. I've lost count of how many times because it's been so many times that I've beaten the boss. The game premise is pretty simple. You land on an alien planet starting out with no items, no maidens, where you go and meet the local wildlife and steal from geocaches in order to get those items. But hold on, wait a second. You might be thinking, that's just what I do when it's a weekend and it's 70 degrees outside. I love socializing, exploring, and exchanging goodies through the medium of geocaches. You might do that on a casual weekend when you have nothing else going on, but I doubt you even mess with teleporters. Do you even teleporter, bro? Activating the teleporter is when the final boss of the level shows up, and this is where the magic happens. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. As in, let's just say, an experienced player. I've come to find out that the game is all about a few different things. Building your character and surviving as long as you humanly and possibly can until you die. Beat the final boss. Die. Or go through a blue teleporter and destroy yourself at an obelisk. Also die. It may seem a little nihilistic, that's because it is. A game for stim-addicted zoomers. But again, when you just get one of those runs where the numbers are just zooming across the screen, zooey mama, does it hit different. To further try to convince you to play this game, I interviewed my friend Guy with Games, who has a lot more hours on this game than I have.
I have 140 hours in the game.
Professional opinion. Do you feel like you were addicted to the game at any point?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think my favorite aspect of the game is just that moment where you become overpowered and how quickly everything like spirals from there. But it was just that moment of like just insanity and like, oh my gosh, like I feel so strong. You just want to run that high for as long as you can. It basically becomes like an aim simulator at this point, because like everything just dies immediately.
Aim labs.
Yeah, basically aim labs. Legitimately, like the fun gets sucked out of it, but that's kind of the beauty of it, in that like once you do get bored of it, you can just either beat the game or wipe.
Yeah.
And then you just start again and get a whole different run with you can do a different character or just different item interactions and stuff. So
honestly, I don't know what much else I could say to convince you to play this game, but know that you should, and that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Overall, would you say this is a good game?
Oh, this is a great game.
We're gonna do Monkey Brain, Intellectual Brain. Intellectual Brain. What's your score on this one?
Intellectual Brain, it's like a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
Like, it has some interesting lore, but you're not going in here for the lore. You're going in here for the shooting and the dopamine hits and the just constant being overpowered and nuking things. So yeah, Monkey Brain is like an 8 out of 10.